had coffee in 13 days, 12 days.
So weird. I haven't either. I just had I had one pod today. That's my first coffee I've had in a while.
What do you use? What do you have? An espresso, a Keurig? What do you?
Yeah, we have an Nespresso. I haven't used an Nespresso in so long, and I forgot how good Nespressos actually are. The machines.
Jen likes it. I think it's okay. I don't know. I'm like hit
We
or
have a.
miss with it.
Do you have like a frother too for the milk and everything?
Yeah, I mean we also have an
Yeah.
espresso machine. It's just like a commitment to use it if you want to make espresso in the morning.
Yeah.
I managed to break my Keurig, so I have to go replace that at some point.
Just get an espresso.
Yeah, I would get an espresso too. Or just get a French press, Mike. Level your shit up. Just
I had one of those, and I never used it ever because I'd probably just fuck it all up if I did.
it's not.
I'm so lazy. I just want to set it and forget it. You know.
Okay.
Pop
all
in
right,
up.
all right.
Open a little cafe in your
Animal Crossing town.
Why not?
Oh yeah. Yeah, why not? Actually,
I mean, what else do you have going
best
on?
idea that's been given.
Yeah, what else? What else do you have going on?
Nothing.
Exactly. What if Mike did just open his own little cafe and none of us knew about it?
All right. Let's ask the question. If you were just walking down some side street and you walk by clearly a residential area, like a residential home with just like a sign that says cafe inside, would you poke your head in and go, let me just see?
I don't know if I would physically poke my head in, but I would do research. I would try to find out what's going on there.
It's just one tweet from me that says, "No, man, it's legit. Come inside."
Might be enough. It might be enough. What if it's the best coffee I've ever had and I'm just too scared to go get it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
It would be weird if it was like in your basement and you had people had to like walk through your house, like half your house to get to it. So it's like legitimately they're in your house and then they're in the cafe.
I'd be no, I'd have them go through the back.
Okay.
Back, they'd go underneath the porch.
Okay.
That's what they get.
All right. What would it be called? Like, is it just called Mike's Cafe, or what are we thinking here?
One step at a time, man. I'm not. I have to figure out the logistics.
That's not a bad
first,
name.
and I'll
One
think
step
about
at
the
a
name.
time.
Oh, Todd's right. Shit.
I mean, listen. What do we got? We got an hour. That's enough time to workshop. We can spitball ideas, Mike, if that's what you want tonight to be.
That's gonna be the whole episode.
We're just
me
making your
coming up
business
with
plan.
the name of a cafe that I'm never gonna open. Could be great when it's like real shitty coffee too.
With your broken Keurig.
Yeah. It's the cafe is you just walk in and pick a pod and put it in the thing. That's
Right. And they only have the creamers that are like warm and in those little cups that you have to peel open.
Yeah.
What appeals to you, Mike? What would be eye catching to you? Would it be Mike's place? Like if you were walking down a random side street, what's gonna get you to pop in? Is it Mike's place?
Duncan.
Okay.
I'm not popping into. Who do you think I am? I'm not just popping into random places.
I think it would be better if you just had a neon open sign in your window. It doesn't say cafe or anything. It's just an open sign.
This is open.
And then you got and then across the street, Kramer's in the next building. Fucking his whole room's like bright red.
Mike, put up that open sign, right? And then take that giant cutout of fucking Willy Wonka. Not Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka? What did Dom give you? Mad Hatter? What you have a giant cutout or something from a birthday?
It's something that was at some point a Johnny Depp character. Which one? Who knows?
Do you still have it?
It's like still wherever I left it whenever
Perfect. I put it in the window
took it.
with the open sign. People will not know what's going on.
Nope.
I think it was Mad Hatter, right? I mean, Dom should know.
I believe it's Mad Hatter.
Okay, all right. Anyways, we had a terrible show for you tonight. Welcome everyone to the Best Controller Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about Mike's future cafe too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself. Some call him Martini Mike. What was your new name last week? Mr. Video Game or something?
That sounds accurate.
Okay. Mr. Michael is there. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
I like that you started the episode with some actual honesty. We're going to have a terrible episode for you today. Finally. Let them know.
Trying something new. Also joining us tonight, of course, is the Roblox rock star Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing great.
Oh shit! You know what? No, your name now is. I'm going to introduce you as Todd Grower Garden Gary. That's who you are. That's who you are.
Todd Grower Not Sure Garden Gary.
Whoa. Is this episode going to just be all Seinfeld references? Is that what we're doing here?
I'm not opposed.
Do you know about shrinkage, Mike?
I was in the pool.
And rounding us out, of course, is the Disney daddy himself, Mr. Dominic 40 Dom. How are you doing tonight? Didn't hear it, but I'll take your.
I'm here.
Okay. We got a great show wink for you tonight. Before we hop right into that, a couple of quick housekeeping things. This episode, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore, Massachusetts, on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or extended hours in the fall, you can check them out at Goodnight Fatty at Good Morning Chubby on the interwebs. And if you are curious what a fatty is, you can go head on down to 1 Washington Square and get yourself a delicious fatty. I promise you won't be disappointed. I was going to order a flight tonight, but one of them was, I think, pumpkin. It's just not my bag. So I might pop down this weekend and get my own pick of the other two, because the other two sounded good. Other housekeeping things: the PTC Movie Club for this month will most likely definitely not be recorded probably when you would expect it to be recorded based on most months, but it is my pick, and it is Chasing Amy. So if you want to hear us talk about Chasing Amy at some point in the coming weeks, make sure you watch that film, and we will talk about it then. And the only other housekeeping thing is something we are going to talk about tonight, but I wrote a review for Ball Pit, which is up on our website at passthecontroller.io, but we'll also talk about it tonight too, so you can hear us talk about that a little bit as well. Before we get into it, because I got a few games I want to talk about, what has everyone else been playing? Mike, are you still finding blueprints in Blueprints?
Yeah, I'm bopping around, and honestly, I think at this point I'm just going to look up things that I should be doing.
That's the point that I got to, and then I stopped playing.
Because, like, just the other day, I just came across some YouTube short that showed me a thing that I did not even know was a thing at all. I was like, wait, what? This is something you can do? Why? What? How would you ever come across this information?
I kind of want to know what it is, but I don't know if anyone's still playing it or.
I don't know. Do you want me to?
Is it like spoilery?
I mean, it is clearly. The thing is, like, I don't. So, like, it's a thing you can do that unlocks a thing, but I don't know what that thing is. Like, I saw that it was unlocked, but I don't know what happens when you progress further than that.
Okay. We'll just talk about it after. I don't want to get into it. Just because I do think Blueprints is a thing that you should just go in and try to figure things out. And then when you get to the point that I hit or the point that Mike hit, which, varies by person, if you want to see what the game continues to do. Because I think it does a lot of really cool things. I just don't think I'm intelligent enough to do it myself, so I look it up. What else you've been playing? Anything? Just the staples? Overwatch?
Just staples.
How is Overwatch these days?
Dead.
You heard Todd. It's dead. The thing is that they do add new things.
Yeah,
they
I also know multiple people that
interesting.
play it daily and if not weekly. So I know it's dead for you, Todd, but I think there's a lot of people that still play the game.
Yeah, compared to where it was, though, I don't think it's in a good place.
But that's, most games don't really sustain their player base in that way.
Yeah, so like they've added stuff. I think the Halloween stuff has just started, so you can do that. But I'm not playing any of that.
Did you spend money on the most recent collab, whatever it was that we were all talking about? I don't even remember what it was.
I have not spent money. Yeah, it was Persona. I haven't spent money on any of the collabs. They brought One Punch Man back into the shop. They added a couple new skins for that collab. I'm like, this is cool. Still too expensive. Not going to buy anything.
Fun. Well, I'm happy you're on that journey, Mike. I'm happy that you're staying the course and you're on that path. And Overwatch will die before you do.
We'll live on through Mike.
I mean, if I open up that cafe, there's a good chance I get killed.
What about you, Todd? What do you got? What do you got going on?
I think just playing more of the same games. Hades, mostly just Hades 2, Ghost of Yōtei, and Battlefield 6, which Battlefield 6 is fucking awesome.
You definitely didn't talk about Ghost of Yōtei or Battlefield 6 on this podcast, so.
Oh, I didn't? I keep on feeling like
you
I'm
probably
like,
didn't even talk about Hades, because prior to the movie episode, it was a week off, and then
we didn't really do much.
It was 2 weeks of
yeah.
Mike.
I mean, I'm like knee deep in those 3 games, and I'm still like playing other games on top of that, where it's but Yōtei is taking most of my time, and Battlefield 6 as of recent, because it's fucking really good. But yeah, Yōtei is awesome. I didn't think I'd like it more than Ghost of Tsushima off of my first couple hours with it. But now I'm about like 35 plus hours into it, and I just am lost in side content. I haven't even done any of the main missions. I have literally done nothing. I texted you guys like a week ago, and I was like, I've played this much, and I've only killed one of the Yōtei 6, and you killed one of the Yōtei 6 in the first 5 minutes of the game. So I haven't gone after any other bosses yet. I literally just following birds around. There's way more content in this game though, and the side content is like really good. But there is like a ton of side content, like way too much. But it's perfect for me. But it's it's great.
Not perfect for you. That's the recipe for Todd will never finish this game. You'll never finish it. No, you're gonna get burned out, and then
no way.
You do. It happens to every one of these games, except the only game that doesn't happen to is Cyberpunk.
No, in third-person action games though, in PS5 games, I always finish my PS5 games. Like those are like a constant that I'll finish those games.
Remember this date. Remember this episode.
I'll
episode
definitely
491.
finish
Episode 491. We'll come back to it in a few months.
This is gonna be like Tsushima. I've replayed Ghost of Tsushima like 6 times. This is be a game that I'll just add into my replay list because I like the combat so much. It's kind of like Saifu, just top tier combat.
I do want to point out that Todd has mentioned he's been playing Battlefield 6, Hades 2, and Ghost of Yōtei, and I didn't hear Silksong in there.
I'm pausing Silksong right now because I don't want to I was trying to play Silksong in the midst of all these games, and I like Silksong so much that I don't want to I'm at the last judge right before Act 2. I know I can beat this boss, but I'm just I'm putting a pause on it because I want to take that game in. I want to do a lot in that game. So there's just too many things that came out at the.
Shouldn't it be the reverse? Shouldn't you be pausing
everything
else and playing Hollow Knight?
Because I know I can beat Ghost of Yōtei. I know I can beat these other games. Silksong is going to take me a while. Hollow Knight took me a while because I'm not great at these Souls kind of games. So it'll definitely take me a while to beat that game. And the problem with those kind of games, even though I love them, is that I hate being hard stuck on a boss for 2 hours, and then I'm okay, I just spent 2 hours doing the same fucking thing over and over again, and I got nowhere. I'm I'm playing something else right now.
Yeah.
So I just need to play I'll play the other ones, and then I'll get back to it soon though. I still want to get back to Monster Hunter. I'm sure they've updated the shit out of that game. I'm dying to get back to that too, but I can't. It's no time.
Did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, for early on. I think it was February. I could be wrong.
Oh man, this has been a long.
It's wild.
Year. Yeah. Talk more about Battlefield and Hades, because these are all games that we have not spoken about.
Yeah, it's this is the problem too. Is Ghost of Tsushima is one of my all-time favorite games. Hades 1 is one of my all-time favorite games. Hollow Knight is one of my. So it's I am overkill right now, but Battlefield 6 is fucking incredible. I always liked it, even the 2042 people didn't like that. It launched horribly, but I eventually liked it. But this game, the maps are top tier. Everything about it, the guns, it's just a shitload of fun. It reminds me of the Battlefield that was World War I or something recently. The scale of those maps, and you can hide in every building and just do whatever. With updated Battlefield mechanics, it's awesome. And then I wish you guys played Battlefield. It would be fun.
I am more you couldn't get me to play Call of Duty, but I would play Battlefield. But I I don't know.
don't want to spend money on it.
I don't really want to spend $70 on Battlefield, especially because I know how much I will actually play it is not a lot. But also, I feel like that game will be on sale next month for half the price. So it's like, if I really want to play it, I should just wait until near Thanksgiving, because I feel like Battlefield's one of those games that gets,
or it might be on Game Pass, like eventually.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
Because they sold like 6.5 million in like the first 2 days or something crazy. So like this is
I
like
think it
huge...
reviewed pretty well. I think people are enjoying it. Like I think the
Yeah.
conversation around it is pretty positive overall from what I've seen, and I know other people are playing it that I know.
I love. My biggest issue with Call of Duty is that it's been so stagnant for so long, and like it's like 6v6, and maybe you can do like 12v12, but there's nothing better than 64 versus 64 large maps. It's just like they're like 40-minute matches sometimes too, 35, 40-minute matches, and it's just like
so you get shot in the head right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The healers in this game now are so funny because in Battlefield you have paddles and everything. Hold on one second. Yeah, so like people are jumping over people with paddles, diving on you through like enemy fire, just like they're like revving everyone. They're taking it very serious, and it's really funny. But yeah, no, it's sniping is so good in Battlefield, and I feel like Call of Duty sniping is always like quick scoping kind of BS stuff that I don't like. And like sniping in Battlefield, like the bullet drop and just like it's so fun. I'm glad it's like back to its form though. So there's that. And then Hades 2 is absolutely incredible. It just takes everything that was good with the first game, adds on it, makes other things better. And as much as like I bitch and moan that I want it on the Xbox, it's perfect on the Switch too. It's just so nice, like laying back on the couch, playing a couple of rounds, and yeah. It's I see why it's a 95. We're spoiled this year. This year is insane.
Hades 2 is one of the ones where even though I never finished Hades 1, I feel like I might pick up Hades 2 just because it looks good. It looks fun.
It really is. Yeah, it's and that's one of those games too where like it can be frustrating doing the same thing over and over again, but like that game is just so well at implementing, like even if you're dying and not getting anywhere, you're unlocking new things, and you get every time you come back from a run after dying, there's new stuff to do, and there's new unlocks and everything. It's it's top tier.
Yeah, I'm probably due for a revisit on Hades at some point too. I don't know. I got to a point in that game where I was just beating my head against the wall. I couldn't get past like, I don't know, whatever boss, and I was just like, I'm done. I can't. Like, this is not slow progression in between runs. Is just not what I want to be doing right now. I can't do this. So I bounced off it. What about you, Dom? What have you been playing?
I've been playing Silksong.
Are you and Todd around the same point of the game, or where are you guys?
He's in Act 2. I heard Act 2 is like brutal.
So, you're not in Act 2, Todd?
I'm at the boss right before Act 2. I'm like the last judge. Dom was able to. There's like a way you can get around the boss and just go straight into Act 2, which I'm probably. I want the achievement for being. I have to beat him, but
there's a separate boss in the other one too. There's also an achievement for beating the other boss.
Yeah, no, I know that boss is. I heard that boss isn't as bad though. Like I keep on seeing these rankings of the bosses, and the last judge like is in S or the tier below S. I'm like, what the fuck, man? But he's definitely doable. He's not that bad.
I should give Silksong one more like final little try, see if it like sticks for me, because I probably played like 2 or 3 hours of it, and it wasn't like, I don't think Hollow Knight's bad, I don't think Silksong from what I played is bad. I just think that they're incredibly difficult games, and I'm like, that's not what I want to play right now. It's just not.
Yeah, there's a couple areas of the map that are like Celeste level of platforming to even get into the map, and there's no checkpoints until you like get far into them.
And that's where I am right now.
And so I was like, oh, this is fucking so aggravating.
Yeah, anytime I see people post clips on Blue Sky, it is usually like insane platforming sections, and I'm just like, I don't want to play this game. Like, this is too much. I don't want to do this. Like, and I like that type of platform. Like, I love Celeste, and I like that very like precision and tight, but it's like it's not just that, because it's also like precision, insane combat too. So it's like everything is just beating you up, and I don't know.
Where I am right now for the, like I keep on saying, the Last Judge. There's no bench. There's a bench somewhat near him, but it's like 5 minutes ish. And you got to get through this area where you're climbing up, platforming, and you're also getting hit by like some of these most annoying enemies. So like I'll try to run past a lot of them, but like if I go and die to that guy, I got to go do that whole entire platforming section to get to him again, and it's just like it's brutal.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Has that been where your focus has been, Dom? Has been on Hollow Knight?
Yeah, I've just been playing Silksong. I haven't played. I haven't really played anything else besides like popping in and out of Fortnite.
Are you? Is that going to be what you carry into with you on vacation, or are you picking up Pokemon?
I am still debating that.
Okay. So I played a game called Ball. It's stylized as Ball X Pit, but it's just called Ball Pit, which is out now. It is I think, did I see you playing it too, Todd? Did you try it out?
Yeah.
It is like a pinball. To boil it down, it's like base explanation of what it is. It's essentially a pinball roguelike, sort of. Right? Pinball? Yeah, I guess.
What's that game for Nintendo where you had the thing and you have to hit
Brick
it up?
Breaker. I don't know why I keep saying pinball. Yeah, Brick Breaker.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, not pinball. My brain is melted from COVID, but it is a brick breaking roguelike where you essentially, there's like two different portions of the game. There's the boards where you're playing this brick breaker roguelike levels, and then in between those runs, you then are rebuilding the city. So in that section of the game, you're like unlocking blueprints and gaining resources from the runs, and then that gives you the ability to make new structures and build things and harvest more resources, and kind of they farm into each other a little bit. So in that city building section, you are slowly rebuilding the city of Balbalon, and you unlock new characters that way. You can get permanent unlocks for all of the characters for certain things, or whatever it may be. So they both kind of, at first, like, my suggestion is, if you're going to play this game, I think at first the city building seems a little like, oh, cool, like, what is the point of this? But I promise you, especially once you get like a little bit further into the game, it's pretty important to, try to maximize what you're doing in that section of the game, just because it does, again, it bears a lot of fruit in regards to permanent unlocks, characters, and other things that you can get later in the game. But I really
Did you tell Mike about this game?
Oh, go ahead.
Did you tell Mike about this game at all? Because I feel like Mike would like. It has elements of Vampire Hunters in it, kind of too. Like it's like very much like
Vampire Survivors.
Survivors. Yeah. You're like picking up stuff, and like you're constantly getting a new weapon to like help you move up the way and everything. I feel like you'd like it actually.
It's on Game Pass too, as well, right?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, so it might be worth checking out. It does have a little bit of that Vampire Survivor DNA in regards to
like how gems and everything, and
how you progress in a run. When you're killing the enemies on the board, you pick up gems to level up. When you level up, you get a random roll of passive upgrades. I think you have 4 slots for passive upgrades and 4 slots for balls, and you can level those things up as well. And on the passives, if there is an option to do this, I have never uncovered it, but on the passives, they're simple things like, this type of attack will do this % more damage, or they could be things like area
acid damage or something.
Yeah, just like area of attack balls will get a 30% boost, or whatever it may be. There's like different things that'll upgrade that. There's a few things that will, like you can have a stone structure that comes out and attacks the enemies and helps you, like pushes on your side a little bit, stuff like that. But on the ball side of things, there are essentially everything can level up to level 3, once you hit to level 3 and you pick up like I don't know what the item is called. It's like a fusion thing you pick up. When you pick that up, you have the option to randomly level up your items, so your balls and your passives, if you have level ups to give, and it will give you, a random pull of, if you have 5 things that can be leveled up, it might give you all 5. It might give
It's like
you
a
one.
chest in Vampire Survivors, basically.
Yeah.
Like when you open a chest.
But the thing that is a little bit like Vampire Survivors, I'm sure maybe some other roguelites do this. I don't actually know if they do, but certain balls can be fused together to create different balls that you can only get by fusing them, which is obviously like a big part of Vampire Survivors. So it has interesting synergies and stuff. I think there's some cool things that you can do with that. There's the characters that you start with are pretty basic, but as you unlock all of the characters or more characters, there's some pretty interesting things that they do that I still haven't figured out how all of them are viable. I'm sure there are ways to play them that are, but like there's one that shoots everything from the top of the screen instead of the bottom, which I've had varied success with, because if you're doing high damage output the whole time, you should be okay. But once the enemies start marching down the screen, like if you're shooting from the back of the screen, you're pretty much boned. Like it's a hard thing to manage. There's one character that turns it into a turn-based game that I still don't understand how to win a run with that guy. Like basically you like get to move, angle, and shoot your balls, and then everything will bounce, and then when they clear the board, then the enemies get to move forward. It's interesting, but that's not how I want to play the game. But it does some cool things. It's pretty fun. I ended up landing on an 8 out of 10. I think that it's like pretty solid. I don't think it does anything. Like it has the gimmick of what it is. It isn't brick breaking roguelike, which I think is, not just a gimmick. I think it's done pretty well. I enjoyed playing it. But I don't think outside of that it does anything too masterful that makes it like this is, a Balatro. This is a Slay the Spire. This is a,
That was kind of my thought.
Yeah.
That was my thought too. I feel like this game it's good, and I think like an 8's pretty fair. I've only put like 2 hours into it, but like I feel like I will come back to it, but I'm not like I need to play that right now.
Yeah.
Like it's not hitting me the way that some of these other games are hitting me right now.
Yeah, it's solid. I mean, again, I put like 40 hours into it. Like I beat it, and then I kept playing it. It is literally, if I were to flip to my Xbox right now, it is running currently. I just haven't paused. So it's pretty solid. I definitely think it's worth checking out if you're looking for something a little bit different in that space. I just don't think it hits the peak that like a Vampire Survivor, Balatro, Slay the Spire does. I think it definitely is a tier or two below those types of sort of monumental ones in that category. Obviously Hades, people would put that up there. But super solid all around. Enjoyed my time with it. The other things I've been playing, I'll talk briefly about this because I haven't played. I've played a good amount of it. I think I'm maybe halfway through, but I'd like to have a more dialed in, detailed discussion on it once I finish it. So I'll save really talking about it now, other than mentioning that I've been playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. And I've been playing it for a long time. We just have not, like, our recording schedule has been all fucked up. Like, I've been playing that game for like a month. Granted, I couldn't talk about it for a little bit, but it's out now. It's great. It's getting a lot of praise, as it should. I do think that it is one of the best tactics games I've ever played, and I'm like halfway through it. It's really, really, really well done. It's really challenging. But really rewarding when you are like successfully getting through these levels. And one of the standout things for me that I'll say, and then I'll save more talking about it for a later podcast. But the maps are so small. Like everything is like a very like kind of small little. I don't know if they're all the same, like tile amount. Like I think some of them must be bigger, but they're they're relatively small maps, and they do so much in these small spaces. Like, it's a pretty dense combat arena for being like a small, usually maybe like somewhere between 8 to 12 units between both sides on the map. At least in the maps that I've played. Maybe there are some bigger ones as you get further into the game, but it's a remake or remaster. I think it falls under remake of a PS1 game, and it holds up. It's, if you like tactics games, if you like strategy RPGs, I 100% think this is, like, again, with only being halfway through it, 100% this should be a game that is in your library. You should be playing this game. It is fantastic. It is really, really well done. The job system in it is fun to mess around with once you start really understanding how to, like, change your unit's job and what you can do with those things and teaching them new abilities and stuff. It's really fun. I never played this game, but I did play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and I loved that game back in the day. This one obviously predates it, and it honestly makes me hope that they put all of the tactics games out in this format, just because it's so well done. It's really, really good. I don't know if the original game had voice acting, but this one does, and the cast is great. Like, it's really well done. So, a friend of the show, Ben Starr, is in it. He loves the podcast.
True.
Huge fan.
Huge fan of the podcast. And then finally, I've been playing a lot today, because I got it today because my delivery was delayed, which is now making me probably never going to get a game delivered ever again because I'm fucking aggravated about it. But
Like every time.
It's only lately. Like, it never used to be
Yeah,
like that.
I'm saying like the last year. It's like
Yeah.
the last year and a half. I feel like it's like always.
Pokemon Legends ZA. It is pretty fucking good. Like, pretty fucking good. It runs really well on the Switch too. Like, I haven't noticed any drops. Like, it is like crispy, and I think it must stay 60 frames like throughout, because it is just like cruising along. It's easily the best a Pokemon game has looked. Like, it looks great. It runs well. I think they've made a lot of tweaks and changes to the Legends formula that just continue to make it better. The battle system is so different than regular Pokemon games. Obviously, if you played Legends Arceus, that one is also different, but it's just really fun so far. Like, it's just fun to it is open world, but it's a little kind of like Arceus, where you went into like the wild areas. Like, you went into like certain. Did any of you play Arceus? Dawn did. Okay. So in Arceus, you went out into like separate biomes, where in this game, at least so far, I don't know if it changes at all, everything is contained in the city. So, like, it doesn't load into a separate area. It's just the wild areas are in the city itself. They're just like, there's a story reason why there are gated areas, and those are areas where you can just go catch wild Pokemon, but you can also just catch wild Pokemon in the city. Like, it's just really, it's a lot of verticality. Like, there's a lot of, you go on top of the buildings a lot and like parkour through the city. It's so interesting because it does not feel like a Pokemon game, but it is also very much a Pokemon game. But I've had to have put in like 6 hours today, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. Just kind of meandering around the city and catching things and seeing what this game is doing. It's fun. I can definitely see this being one of my favorite games of the year. If it keeps the way it's making me feel while I'm playing it now, if it keeps that up, I think it's on pace to easily be in my like top 10 for the year for sure. It's just an all around great time. The starters though, kind of whack.
Who are the starters in this one? I think I know. I think it's like two from the same generation, then like a third that's like not from the same generation.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Chikorita
Yes.
and Pansear?
No. Tepig. So yeah, Chikorita and Totodile are from Gen 2. And Arceus, the third Gen 2, was one of the starters in Arceus. It was Cyndaquil.
Yeah, Cyndaquil.
So they
Cyndaquil's my boy.
chose to fill that with Tepig here. I don't know. I don't think Tepig. I think Tepig is whatever. And Cyndaquil was my starter when I played.
Cyndaquil was my starter in gold. I know that much.
Yeah, exactly. Cyndaquil was my starter
in
in silver. So, were you a Totodile guy? Oh, so you got Totodile here, so you're good to go. In gold and silver I picked Cyndaquil, and then in Arceus I also picked Cyndaquil, but I ended up picking Chikorita here, only because it was basically between Chikorita or Totodile, because I didn't care about Tepig.
What is Tepig's final evolution?
Umbroar, maybe? It's just a bigger pig.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just a big pig.
Surprise, surprise. It's just a bigger pig.
And they're all fine. I don't know what gen Tepig is from. I don't think I played it, so it must have been Black and White, maybe? I don't think it's Diamond and Pearl.
White.
Diamond and Pearl is like Piplup. I think Piplup, Tortuga, or whatever the fucking turtle one is. Turtwig.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the fire is from Diamond and Pearl. I don't think it's Tepig.
Because, shit, I think I played Black. Was Black where Snivy was from? Because I think that was my starter in Black.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to pull up a list because now I don't actually know. Let's see.
Big Pokemon fans.
So, Tepig is from Black and White with Snivy in Oshawott.
Oh, Oshawott. I remember Oshawott.
What was the other question we had?
That was it, because Black and White starters and where it is Tepig.
There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
They happen to be the same answer. Perfect. I think I normally end up picking fire. Like I am a pretty consistent fire starter picker. I almost never pick water. Actually, I've never picked water. I should have picked Totodile, I guess. I never picked water.
I feel like...
You definitely have, because you picked Froakie.
Oh, that's right. I did pick Froakie. Okay.
Who are the starters in Arceus?
It's Cyndaquil. I don't remember. It is Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet.
And Vanilla Light.
What?
Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet.
It's not Vanilla Light.
My boy.
Yeah, so they did 3 different gens for that. I don't know why they...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think one of the things I heard about this initially was that I think it was initially supposed to be a Johto game, and maybe that's why they have the starters that way. It still doesn't really explain Tepig. I guess they just didn't want to do Cyndaquil twice, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, if I played Gen 5, if I played Black and White, I also wouldn't have picked Tepig. I probably would have either picked Snivy or Oshawott. Probably Snivy, because he looks like he's like giving you a side eye. He's a little fucking sneaky little side eye. That's who you picked, Mike? You picked a grass starter?
I picked Snivy. I honestly, I remember just looking at Snivy. I'm like, this guy fucking looks like a G. I think I named him Jeezy. I don't remember. I was like, this guy looks cool. I just like.
Do you always name your Pokemon?
I don't know if I know. I always do. I know when I picked Froakie, I forgot I picked Froakie until you mentioned it. I'm like, oh yeah,
Narutoad.
I named him Narutoad because he turned into a ninja.
Name.
I'm like,
it is a fucking great name. I don't name my Pokemon.
That I think I only named them when I think I have like a fun pun to do with it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I just get them.
Do you name yours, Dom?
Not since, I don't know, maybe in one of my early like yellow runs or blue runs.
Oh shit! But you must remember a name of your starter or something. No, nothing.
Not really. No.
I
Try to boot
never
them up at some point.
I never. Oh, you still have them?
Yeah, I think I have. I don't know what I have. I might only have silver.
The battery might be dead because I have my red from when I was a kid, and the last time whenever I plugged it in to like look at it, I was like, oh shit, the game is erased. I was so sad because I had like a complete Pokédex. Like I was like that was my jam right there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever named a Pokemon. I think it's partly the show ruined. I don't even want to say ruined because I don't care. But I feel like the show made me not want to name them because it was like Ash always never named them. Like they were just what the Pokemon was called. But then like there's an early episode where he runs into another trainer, there's a Pikachu, and his name's like fucking
Sparky.
Remember when
he
I'm
had
just like, get this fucking clown out of here.
Sparky had like the little. He had like a he had a different
Yeah,
haircut. He had like a little
like a little
tuft of hair.
lightning bolt carrot thing, right?
Yeah, he had something going on.
I was like, he's not the main Pikachu. He's a fucking imposter Pikachu. Get this guy out of here. Anyways, I don't know.
To think in a different world, we would have followed that. I forget who that kid was. I remember that character, but we would have started with him. He would have named his Pikachu Sparky, and then Ash would show up with like, "Hey, Pikachu, go!" And you'd go, "This fucking pleb didn't even name his Pokemon. He's just calling them by their by their species type."
That's how they get you. What about you, Todd? You name your Pokemon? Todd seems like a name his Pokemon type of guy.
Yeah, who was that monkey in Sword and Shield? What was his name?
I don't know.
It was a starter. He was like the grass guy.
Grooky,
That's what
Grooky.
Grooky, okay. Yeah. I did Grooky Cookie for him.
That you know, when this started, I'm like, Todd's just fucking with us. But when he said Grooky Cookie, like, I don't know, he fucking did this.
He definitely did not.
That was right off the dome.
Yeah, there's no way. I really wish. I want to know what he would have said if it was a different name. Like, oh no, that's Monkey Boy. Like, what would he say there? Yeah, I don't know. Legends ZA is pretty good. I'm looking forward to playing more of it this weekend. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. I don't know if you guys anything else you want to chat about before we play the game and wrap things up.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
All right,
good talk.
All right.
Yeah, it was a nice,
short and sweet,
clean episode.
Oh, don't jinx us right now. There's still plenty of time for the game.
Do you want my thoughts on the new Pokemon or anything? Do you want to go on for a little bit?
Yeah,
you want to start arguing?
No, go ahead. Talk about a game you haven't played.
I shut up.
I want to hear your thoughts on the game you have not played.
I have nothing to say.
What are like your top reasons why you don't like Pokemon games when you have tried to play them?
It's a loaded question, but I think I've been like looking into this game a little bit, and I've kind of been interested in it, but I think the combat looks cool in this. But
it's like active turn-based.
Yeah, my issue with this though is that with the last two I played was that it was just like it kind of felt boring. I wasn't like it felt too easy. It felt and like I know like everyone bitches about the graphics, but like in some of the older ones, it was just like didn't look up to speed with like $1 billion gaming franchise. So like like
I think it's less. I think it's less the visuals, and I think it's more of the performance.
And like the story and like
the performance in this game is great. Yeah. No, it's running at 60 frames, so it's running great.
I keep on seeing people post like the JPEG images of like the windows and everything and shit like that, and like complaining about that shit. Yeah, like and you can't go in buildings and stuff like that, and like.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how a lot of them are. I mean.
No, I know that's why I wouldn't be surprised by that if I played it, but
But like I don't know, the fuck you want to do in the building for?
I'm still waiting for Doki whatever that game that they showed like 6 years ago with that song that was like a
Doki.
Like people Doki, yeah. Is that ever coming out? Like whatever happened to that thing?
I don't know anything about that game. I have no idea. I mean, looks like it's still being worked. I mean, there's. It looks like there was a trailer for it this year. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it runs really well. So if performance was an issue for you, I think that's like a thing they have dealt with. I think the combat is very fun in this game. It's different it's not regular turn-based. It's like active battling. So like your moves are on just timer cooldowns, and so are your enemies. So like you're kind of actively picking your moves and moving around while you're in combat instead of just like in a menu picking stuff. So I think it makes it a little bit more, I don't know, just a little more like frenetic, a little more fast paced. But I don't know, if like the world of Pokemon is not like your jam, then maybe it is best to stay away. Like if
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna probably get it. I mean, if like Pokemon, I don't hate it, but I'm just like kind of impartial on it, you know.
Yeah, so I mean, there's plenty of games to play. You are struggling to play.
And that's what I'm
the ones
saying.
you have
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. It wouldn't even be on my list if I like.
Yeah.
Nothing is right now. I'm hoping nothing else comes out for the rest of the year.
I mean, there are a lot of games I'm excited about for the rest of the year. Metroid Prime 4.
There's still games I
Age of
haven't
Calamity.
played. Like, what's that game? It's only I think it's on Xbox, but when
Age of
it's an
Calamity Warriors.
it's an indie game where you're like surfing on a sword.
That game already
I
came
forget
out.
what it's called. I know. I'm saying like that's a game on my backlog that I still haven't even touched yet. Absalom. I started diving into Absalom too. That game's fucking awesome. I feel like Brenden, just download that on PS5 because you would absolutely love that game.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I don't really have. I don't know. I'm all over the place too. But okay, all right. Mike, are you gonna pick up Pokemon Legends?
I feel like I should, in the same way that I was going to pick up Arceus, and I never got around to doing that either. But like, I want to try a Pokemon game in that format.
Yeah, I mean, I would say unless the setting and story of Arceus is interesting to you, I would just go to ZA.
Well,
Arceus-
here's the thing.
The Arceus story ended like wildly, right?
That's what
Yes.
I've been told, and I think I
Okay.
kind of know what.
I was trying to remember earlier how it ended, and I just remember being like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I mean,
I remember fighting a battle and then being like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I mean, it does. So I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Arceus happens in the past.
Yes, it happens in the past.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I know one. I think I know one major thing that might happen. That might happen at the end of the game, sort of. But I never looked into it because I thought maybe one day I'll play and I don't need the actual spoilers. But I think I know one thing.
I mean, if you want clarity, you can just say it, and I can clarify.
I don't want to say it because I think it is probably a spoiler. I just yeah. I'll tell you afterwards because I'm pretty confident like that is the case. I just was like, oh, that might, depending on how the game prior to that point plays out, that might be really interesting.
So I think a lot of people feel like Arceus might have like the best story in a Pokemon game, just for like what it is doing. Legends ZA is so far wildly different in its storytelling because, like, again, Arceus takes place in the past, and then maybe there's some other shenanigans that are going on that happen in the story. Legends takes place in what seems like the present, and I don't know if the games are supposed to be connected at all, or if it's supposed to connect to anything else, but I do kind of expect there to be some shenanigans just based on like what I've seen in the game so far. But what I will say is, none of you played. Todd doesn't count on this answer, but none of you played. Because he's gonna say he played it, but did he really play it? He didn't really play it. The last Pokemon game that came out, not Arceus.
Sword and Shield, or was there something after that?
No. Sword and Shield
Scarlet
is like
Violet.
2017. Scarlet Violet. Am I the only one who played that game?
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, I definitely played that.
Sure you did, Todd. That game, I mean, I like that game. The story of that game is fine. When you beat the game, the post game of that game is actually probably even crazier than Arceus. Like, it is insane what they do at the end of the game. And it's like, it's a crazy spoiler for me to even talk about it. So I can't talk about it. But if you have any interest in that, I think it's worth playing through that game to get to that. If you don't think you ever will, I don't know if watching a video on YouTube will hit the same, but like, the end of that game is bonkers.
I just Googled some shit.
They do crazy shit at the end of that game. The like, the whole tone of everything about the game changes when you go to area 0. Like, the whole map is in different like areas, and then you go to area 0 at the end of the game, and it's like almost a completely different game. Toby Fox does the music, and it's fucking bonkers. Like, it is such a wild. It's wild. I will never forget going into Area 0 for the first time, and the way the music starts playing and what's going on in the game, and I'm just like, the rest of this game is not like this. What just happened to this game? And I wish the rest of the game was like that, because it's fucking crazy. I
heard the music is really good in the Pokemon game.
The music in this new game so far is fantastic. I actually meant to look to see if Toby Fox did any. He must. I wonder if he did, because it does sound a little bit like his musical style. So I wonder if he did any of the songs.
I just looked up to see if this new game is connected to anything. Do you want to know what my thoughts are and everything? Or?
Yeah. What do you got, Todd? I mean, there's definitely probably things already circulating, because I already uncovered something that I was like,
I really just Googled something. I looked up what it was. Don't worry, I won't tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me. Anyways, there you go, Todd. You wanted to talk for fucking 20 more minutes? We just did. All right, before we wrap things up, play the game, and go on about our day. Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 491 of the Pass Control Podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, want to support the show, tons of ways to do that. Easiest way, freest way, just leave us a quick 5-star review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show, leave us a quick 5-star review. It's super, super helpful. If you want to see everything else we do, stuff we write, video, Twitch, anything, just go to www.passthecontroller.io. That is our website. It'll link you out to everything that we do. As a reminder, we do record the show live most weeks at twitch.tv/passcontroller. So if you want to watch the show live, check us out over there at Twitch. If you can't catch the live show but you want to watch the show, just go to YouTube and type in Pass the Controller Podcast, and we will pop up for you over there. All right. If you're a first-time listener, the way this works is we play a game at the end of every episode. The way whatever game we play, we keep track of the score. The scoreboard for the year right now has Dom still in first at 45 points. Todd in second with 39. Mike creeping up, though, with 31 points in third place. And if we add in Mike's 9 back-to-back solo wins, it does put him in second place. I'm just throwing that out there. So, cool. All right. I think we will play a little game that Mike, pick a year.
Oh boy. Let's see. It's 2025 now. Let's do 2020.
2020. Okay. All right, Mike. All right, big guy. Okay. Let's do. You know what? We're gonna just live in 2020. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do 2020, and we're gonna start off with a softball. We're gonna play a game that we like to call Gaming the Meta. The way this works is I pull up a game on Metacritic. We go off of the most reviewed platform. Whoever gets the closest gets the point. If anyone gets a bullseye, they get double the points. If there is a tie between the score, we push to a new game. Let me get my very elaborate handwritten scoreboard ready. Okay. Released in April 10th, 2020. for the PlayStation 4. Mike, what do you think Final Fantasy VII Remake has on Metacritic?
Oh, people
Reviewed
love
135 times on the PS4.
Oh, 93.
Okay, Mike's gonna toss out a 93 on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Todd, what do you think? Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PlayStation 4.
That was the first one, right?
That was the
Let's
first part of the remake. Yes.
I'm gonna go with an 88.
88. Okay. Tom, what do you think?
Like, what'd you say?
93.
93.
94.
Ooh, Dom's tossing out a 93.
Hey, Dom, guess what? You're a fucking piece of shit.
Sucks to be you.
We'll find out. It probably does.
No, actually, it sucks to be both of you because Todd was 1 point off. It is an 87 for Final
Fuck, I was gonna say
Fantasy-
87 too. God damn it.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're gonna just live in 2020 because there's a lot of games that came out in 2020. We're gonna go on to the next one that we're all pretty familiar with. It won one of our Best of PAX East awards in 2018, I think. We're gonna go off of the PS4 review score, even though it was also reviewed on PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, PS5, and Xbox One. That is, of course, released on August 4th, 2020. Fall Guys.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
Fall Guys. Todd, what do you think Fall Guys has for the PS4?
Fall Guys. I'm gonna say 83.
Okay. Don, what do you think Fall Guys? What do you think those beans are up to? Right, that's what they call them. They call them beans, the characters.
I believe so.
I am gonna say 87.
Okay. Mike, take us home on Fall Guys.
Dom, what'd you say again?
87.
I said 54.
87. I was gonna say 89 from the get-go, so it doesn't really matter.
What are you gonna say? Sorry.
89.
89. Okay. Todd is having an evening, boys. 81. Todd said 83. All right. Okay.
All right. So the strat now is to just pick one lower than Todd.
All right. Well, on this third one here, it's gonna go Dom, you, Todd. So I don't think your strat's gonna work. But
Todd, just tell me from before he even asks you, just tell me what are we gonna pick?
All right, I got you.
you know what? We're gonna serve up a softball, maybe to Todd.
I feel like you said softball for
You
the
say-
first one.
Yeah, you say
think you-
softball, but
Do you know what
it's
softball
just-
means?
It's just guessing a number.
So hold on. I gotta check my notes here. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment.
I think the real surprise here is that he's got notes and that he's got things prepared.
I just need to
Question mark?
check one thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on.
So, guys, how have things been going on for you?
Yeah, vamp,
What's
Mike.
up?
Good job.
You know
What's
what? I went into the Fortnite shop before we came on, and there was only Doja Cat skin and nothing else. I was very confused.
Oh, that's wild. Hold on a second. I gotta verify this.
And
Let me check my notes real quick. Hold on.
Everything. Jason's
it's
there.
probably weird. It's probably updated by now though, because
Oh, maybe they just blocked Todd from buying
Yeah.
things. They don't
they're like
want
you
Todd.
spent way too much money. We're helping you.
Okay, yeah, we got Jason. Oh yeah, they got that Friday the 13th emote. That's actually pretty nice. We got a little
I want
pumpkin
Jason, but I
here.
can't spend any more money on Fortnite. I can't.
Oh,
I don't-
Dom, did you already buy the grabber?
I did
That
not.
grabber?
Why is the grabber there but not Freddy? Like someone's gonna explain that to me. Like why
The
wouldn't
grabber
Freddy
is
be?
the big horror icon.
I know the movie
Well-
came out this.
Here's the wild thing. I found out that in this new Black Phone
It's
2
Freddy.
movie, he's got Freddy powers. He can
Yeah.
go into dreams. He can hurt people. He can people.
Did you see the first one?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of wild that Fortnite added him because he like rapes kids. Like that's
Well,
his whole thing.
wait, is that confirmed or
Yes,
does he just kill
yes.
kids?
It's not confirmed in the movie, but the director came out and said like that's what he does to the kids. Like the
Oh.
director came out and was like that he's that kind of guy. You know, it's like
Cool.
and I'm like,
All right.
yeah, it's like cool. It's like
All right.
seems like a solid Fortnite thing.
So here's how we're gonna do this. This is a potential 4-point round for somebody, or a 2-point round. Do I really feel like doing this?
Points to bullseye. 4 points to bullseye.
4 points to the bullseye. 4 point would be a double bullseye. So we are going to do Cyberpunk 2077. But what you need to do is you need to give me the PC
OG?
review score.
Okay.
And then the console review score.
Oh.
And
which console?
We will go off of the PS4 because that is what is the most reviewed console platform.
That's the one it was pulled from, too.
So you need to give me the PC score and the PS4 score. Todd, what do you think Cyberpunk 2077?
Wait, I'm last. Aren't I last?
Oh, yeah, you are last. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Tom's like, no. I need the
I don't know
sweep.
about this.
I need the sweep.
I need
All right.
a sweep.
Dom, what do you think Cyberpunk 2077, released December 10th, 2020? Give me the PC score first, followed by the PS4 score.
You said Cybertruck, right?
Yeah, Cybertruck.
7760.
Okay. Mike, what do you think? PC followed by PS4 for Cyberpunk 2077.
PC first, right? PC first.
What did Dom say?
Something wrong.
7760.
I'm going to say for PC, I'm gonna give it an 84.
Okay. What about PS4?
For PS4, I'm gonna give it a 30.
Whoa. All right. Todd, take us home. PC
right.
followed by PS4.
I'm gonna say 91.
Okay.
Bias?
Did you say biased?
Yes.
Todd hates PCs.
Yeah, but he loves Cyberpunk, and I think it
shit,
balanced
right.
out.
Sorry, the kids were calling Amanda, and I don't know if you could hear the Alexa going
I heard
off
the
right next to
chime.
my ear. Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I said 91, and then I don't think it got horrible reviews out the gate for
I don't know,
PlayStation
Papa.
for any of them. I don't think. So I'm gonna go 91. What was your PS4 one, Mike?
30.
30. I
yeah,
went
okay,
low.
so I'm fine. 85. 91, 85.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Here's a question, because I could have, like, before you answer, I think after they like patched it, and it ran well, it probably got better reviews. Actually, just give us the answer. I don't think.
I don't think it got anything below an 80 out the gate. I could be wrong.
I also think that the re-reviews came with the Cyberpunk DLC expansion, and I believe that is a separate review.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now. It's like Liberty something, right? What is it called?
Phantom Liberty?
Phantom
Wait,
Liberty.
no.
Yeah,
Is it
Phantom
that?
Liberty has its own Metacritic listing. Phantom Liberty has
It's very high. Probably.
an 87 on PS5, an 89 on Xbox, and an 89 on
That's
PC.
too low.
Phantom Liberty seems like it did pretty well. But we're not talking about Phantom Liberty. We're talking about the Metacritic score for Cyberpunk 2077. If we were going off of the Xbox Series X review score, it's an 87 right there. If we were going off the PS5 review score, it's a 75.
Oh, wow.
But what about Stadia?
But was it on there? Was it one of the things on there?
That was where I played it.
I don't think anyone else did because it's not even listed here. The PC review score. Or I guess, hold on. We're not doing Xbox One. If we did Xbox One, That was a 61.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's what it says. If we're going off of PC for the first score here, Todd is going to lose his sweep to one Michael Desir. It has an 86 and Mike's at 84. But because we're also going off of the PS4 score, Todd, my friend, you do not remember how this game reviewed. Todd said 85, not close. Mike said 30. He was thinking the right way, but went way too low. Dom is the closest with 60. It has a 57.
Yeah.
I thought it,
if a game crashed and had to be pulled off of the store, it was going to review poorly.
It's so funny too because I played mine on Series X and right out from launch, and I had like very minimal bugs.
Yeah,
I think PlayStation 4s were exploding.
It seems like the people that reviewed it on Series X had a good time. It has an 87.
Yeah.
PS5 a little bit less with a 75, and then old previous gen could not. The game was.
I remember people on PlayStation, like in general,
Oh,
were having
I'm a
problems
fucking
with it, and then they
idiot.
had to
I'm an
patch
idiot.
PlayStation in general.
Yep.
And then even still, PS4 couldn't play it.
Yeah, they were overheating. It was like it was wild. The console
I'm
was
an
suffering.
idiot. I was thinking we were talking about current gen because current gen was like the month after release. It came out when brand new gen came out, right?
It doesn't matter. He said PS4. He said PS4 review.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I was thinking PS5 though. I'm dumb. What was the PS5 review?
75.
78?
Okay.
So still on the lower end of the others. That'll end the week with Dom still in first, 46. Todd making some ground, 41. And Mike picking up a solo point at the end there with 32 on the board. We appreciate you, and we will see you next time.